We are at Rancho Santa Marta in a little place south of Ensenada called San Vicente. It is a school that was started in the 80s for special needs kids in Mexico by a pair of friends of mine, Bill and Kay Lawrence. They started with a few kids, and now there's over 300 kids that are bused here. They've got a elementary school, a high school, a middle school. They've got 30 kids or so that stay here and live here on site, 450 acres of just amazingness. So.
Going to see the kids at the school and the orphanage, it was just really special. You know, kids they just melt your heart, and that was wonderful that we were able to be a part of that, do what we could to help them, and just what a wonderful program, wonderful people that run that program. It was very, very touching.
Been a really special place for me in my Baja career. I call it part of my Baja Stoke, thanks to my friend Cameron Steele and Johnny Campbell. You know, we do spend a lot of time down here racing, but you know, the people what makes this place, and some of the people here that no one really talks about are some of the kids that are special needs, and that's what Bill and Kay Lawrence have done, and this place is near and dear to my heart, and I am just honored and blessed to be here, to support it, to love it, and to go race. So, step one. Oil t-shirt.
There you go, cool, thank you.
We are at the Horsepower Ranch for the 2021 NORRA 1000 Contingency and Tech. They say the NORRA race is the happiest race on earth. And the reason why they say that is because before the race and after the race each day, everybody kind of gets together and has a good old time. You know, they say it's not really a race. It's a race. As soon as you put your helmet on, get that green flag, it's a race. I don't care what they say.
We actually brought both cars this year. The car to my left over there is the 1982 Frisk Jimco car that's, I think, won 4 NORRAs. Because of NORRA, we got pretty fired up about racing again. So we built this new car that we're competing in a lot of Best in the Desert and Score International. And actually, we won the points championship in Score. We decided to run both cars. And Mr. Eugenio here, his father was one of my inspirations to race Class 5 back in the 80s. So I thought it'd be fitting to have him be driver of the record of a car, something like his dad used to drive.
It was super cool. Bill called me, was like, hey, take 2 cars this year. You're up. You know, I'm like, huh? So I've been navigator with him for the last 5-6 years, and he's like, it's your turn. So super stoked and to be a part of the team, to get to drive this one. Honored. Looking forward to getting out there tomorrow.
So the NORRA is
put out as the happiest race in the world, and a lot of this off-road racers don't really think it's a race. But yeah, everyone laughs and haha, this is really fun, NORRA, but you put a bunch of old racers together with helmets, and even new racers and active racers like we are, put a helmet on, it's game on.
We're at the start of the NORRA Mexican 1000, starting here in Santo Tomas, a little bit south of Ensenada. Today we have two cars, a newer Class 5, and then I'm going to be driving and riding throughout the week in this car that was built in 1982. It's a great race car. It's got a lot of trophies under its belt, and I'm really excited to be able to drive this car.
So as the navigator, I'll be keeping an eye on the GPS, the Stella. We got the notes, the mileage, giving them a heads up what's coming up, turns, bumps, cliffs, and hoping to have a smooth race.
Look at this guy drinking his Frappuccino before he's about to go racing down in the Baja.
You know where I learned this from?
Such a little girl.
I adopted this. This is in honor of Trey Hernquist. So as his dad, I figured I'd try it out. Cheers, Trey. My goal right now is to get a clean start, get over to Valley de Trinidad, and get to San Felipe today with a good standing, clean run, and then regroup for tomorrow. But yeah, we are gonna push it hard, but we're not gonna make any mistakes. Both of the General Tire 5 cars. We both finished. We've got second or third in class for this car, about a minute behind the leader, a couple minutes back for that car. So the top 4 cars are within 3 or 4 minutes in overall time. So good days, no problems, no nothing. We had a couple errors, we made some mistakes, got a little off the course here and there. It cost us a couple minutes. That probably cost us the overall lead in the class, but we'll get it tomorrow. Probably Rick Ellison's gonna take this car tomorrow, and I have no idea what they call the champ car is gonna do. So got a little bit of a 2-team program going on here. But the guys that run that crew are being a little secretive right now, so they're not going to tell us what they're going to do. They think they're going to get an advantage on us, but not a chance.
Bill Hernquist has just been great and patient with me. He put me in a car as a navigator with him today, and it's the ride of your life. I mean, it's incredible. I don't know how you can explain going 100 miles an hour bouncing through the desert. I was surprised when we were done with our stage that it happened that quickly.
There you go.
As soon as they wave the green flag, it's on. It's every much a race as anything else. Some guys are cruising, but as you saw today with Bill, like he said, it's like a score race. They're on it. We had fun, we cruised, we didn't have any mistakes. Good times, man, it's better in Baja. This is my favorite place in the world.
All the cars are within 4 or 5 minutes of each other, so the race is definitely on. Nobody's whipping on anybody right now. We're all real close together. John Penner did the first leg of the drive today with Art. I took the second part with Austin Ash. Tomorrow we're probably gonna switch it up. I think tomorrow Austin and I will start, and maybe John will finish tomorrow. We haven't exactly set up our strategy yet. Right now we're just taking care of the car, getting it cleaned up, ready for the start line tomorrow morning, so we can get a real good start early tomorrow morning.
You're feeling something you can't explain. You feel the blood is pumping faster in your veins. Don't know what's coming or what to say. Just got that feeling that you gotta get away. Yeah, you had your time, but now I'm gonna get what's mine. There's no
plan is to just catch Bill. That's all our goal is today. We catch Bill, it's gonna be a great day.
502 off the line. Yeah, 37 right here. So.
You can't escape. You were the predator, but now you are the prey. That paranoia, it suffocates. It's the fear that's gonna lead you to the grave. Straight over.
10 miles in, we lost brake pressure, and we just had to really concentrate on hitting the brakes prior to the corner, but that didn't work all the time, did it, Cody?
No, there's a couple times I forgot. I tried my best to remind him. We did good. We missed a couple. We got lucky though.
We got very lucky.
We missed.
Yeah, we blew some big corners and fast corners, and there was nothing out there to hit. So
yeah, we got kind of lucky with it.
Yeah.
But
Super fun, especially the last part of it, the last, what, 25, 30 miles?
yeah.
It's technical, very, very zoomy. There's lots of fun.
NORRA came about as a way for cars that they considered weren't competitive or, not new state-of-the-art cars. They wanted a platform to go race, kind of like the vintage races they do in road racing where the old 917s come out and run Monterey or some of those races. And they wanted the same kind of thing for the desert race cars. They also race the new cars too. So there's a full gambit of state-of-the-art trophy trucks all the way down to cars that raced in the 1960s. So it's really kind of a cool deal. For me, it's really cool because it puts me back to when I first started racing in the 80s. I get to show up at NORRA and run into guys that I used to bang bumpers with and, have good times with and bad times with, and go do it again. So NORRA's had a really cool platform for me. It's also done some cool stuff for us with our business. We've been able to bring representatives from our sponsors who usually stand on the outsides and watch us go race cars. This year we had one of the Schaefer's Oil representatives come out from New Hampshire. So you got a chance to see what we do and how we do it and what his products are and how we abuse them and what we expect of them. Got a chance to be here with us, look at what we were doing and realize what problems we were having with CV greases and stuff, and actually came up with a new CV grease that works better for us.
With the synthetic base oils we use and some of the proprietary additives that we have, it is able to handle heat much better than conventional oils do. We like to prove how well our product works. We sell our product through word of mouth more than anything. So customers use it. Bill, he's using it now and he's gonna see how well it works, how well it protects his car. You don't see our commercials, you see our customers talking about our product and how awesome it is and how much money it's saved them from rebuilding engines. This environment that you guys are racing in, it's dirty, it's hot. Where Schaefer shines, that's what we do. We work in big, dirty, tough jobs, and this is definitely one of them. Whether it's racing, whether it's construction, industrial, it doesn't matter. The Schaefer products protect.
John and Austin started first stage, did real good. They came in just a few minutes behind Bill. Had a good pace going. About halfway through the stage, we lost brakes. Luckily, it was in a technical section, so you couldn't go real fast, so we were still wheeling pretty good. Kept going even though we had no brakes, had to kind of learn to drive the car differently, use the engine to slow down and stuff. And once we finished the stage, we found out that we had lost the whole caliper off the driver's side rear. Lots of big rocks just right up the side of the road. The course going fast is like driving on marbles. Lots of sliding. Throttle control was a big part of it.
We have two cars. Each car had two stages. We're in the top 20. Rick and Bill, they were close to the top 10 on both stages, and we were still under the top 20. And then on the overall, we both moved up. Rick and Bill are now 10th place. The rest of us are in 17th. Picked up at least 5 spots.
All right, and back to the loyal. How are the brakes? They all right? They're a little soft. They'll be okay. A little left. Stay left. Stay left. Trying. Woo! Forgot about the cutting brake. That was good. That was perfect.
Our Our two Baja Bugs are known, or we call them, the General Tire 5 cars, and they've kind of been branded that way. We have been with the General Tire race team and program since I think 1990, and we've been a General Tire team member ever since, so 20-something years or more. And through that, we've developed with them and used all of their tires, from their street tires to their racing tires, to their most recent racing tire, which is their Grabber X3. General Tire has come into the off-road racing scene and stayed here with the plan of developing a tire that not only is just a race purpose tire, but they make us race on their DOT tires. We don't have tires on our race cars that are specific race car tires only. We run on DOT approved tires that you can go down to Discount Tire or any other tire shops and buy off the shelf. And it's cool because we get a chance to go out and use and abuse a tire that they sell to customers in Baja. And Baja's gnarly. Baja's 100% gnarly. It doesn't matter if you're going on what you think is an easy road, or some of the gnarliest whoops, or some of the backcountry sticks and bushes and cactus and rocks and whatever. We got 1,200 miles on both cars. We had no flats. We didn't even change tires. We used all 4 tires for all 1,200 miles and took them off, and shocked at how good they are. Super stoked on General Tires. We run them on all our cars, and I couldn't speak higher about them. They're the best.
Oh, this is the 4th day of our run. We're going from Bay of LA to San Felipe. We're gonna have a great run. Cody Crisp and I are driving all the way. And everybody's feeling real confident. We got a good team.
I am gonna drive the first half, starting about 5-6 minutes behind Rick. We're gonna try to catch him by the end of the stage. Like I always tell my son, man, son, name on the door, foot on the floor. We're coming for you, Ellison.
Oh yeah. That was nice.
Being a Baja racer for the last 30-something years, you realize a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about yourself, and you learn a lot about the people around you. And you realize you gotta lead by example. You gotta lead, and you gotta give people the trust, and you gotta give them their respect. I get up in the morning and excited to go race the day. No doubt, you know, we've had rough days where, you know, stupid stuff's happened. We've got stuck, other people got stuck, driver error, calculations on stuff. Yeah, we're all human. And the cool part about this team is that we all know we're human, and we know that, you know, none of it's over till the fat lady sings, man. Your attitude and your direction and your confidence in your people and your crew and their confidence in you is what makes this whole thing happen.
Buddy did a great job. He brought me the car. I hopped in with Austin. Austin was in the car all day, and we brought it to the finish line. I was able to run really hard, and we played it a little bit conservative. Today didn't want to gain a lot of ground, just kind of wanted to hold our own. I think we ended up really good. We're gonna have to wait till later tonight to see what the results are, but I think we finished real strong today.
We launched off into some guy's garage. I think he did a big dig out. It was like an 8-foot drop off. Hit the brakes, car went totally straight, and then I did the decision, should I try to make this turn? And as I started to make the turn, I saw this 8-foot drop off of shit, so I straightened it out. We went right off and into it, and the car sucked right up.
We got to the driver change. Rick was there getting his car worked on, something with the clutch. So we worked on the clutch pedal, got that going. Got John Penner in the seat, and he drove it over here the rest of the way here, and the cars finished 1-2 next to each other, kind of close, right by each other. So both the General Tire, Schaefer Oil cars doing bitching.
Yeah. It's really cool to come down here with 2 cars. If we can, if we can finish both and bring them both in freaking 1 and 2.
Oh
dude,
my gosh.
Unreal. We're giving the car off P1 in our class and 7th overall. So it's all up to Bill to make it or break it for us.
We have been racing for 30-something years, and we've always seemed to have a core nucleus group of guys, and we're down to a group of about 10 people that are really tight. If I had a problem in my daily life in the United States or down here in Mexico and I had a problem, I'd call one of these guys. They'd drop whatever they were doing to come help save, do whatever they needed to do. And I do the same for them. Cool chemistry. I trust every single one of them. And because of that, we can work together. We can work through tough times. We had stuff break. We had stuff that we shouldn't have done. I made a mistake. You know, they all laughed at me instead of getting upset with me. And, you know, I laughed at some of them. So Baja's about a family. And there's good times and there's bad times and whatever. But at the end of the day, it's family, and these guys are my family. And I'll continue to race as long as they all can and I can.
What an incredible experience. I feel so honored to be part of this incredible week in Baja with some incredible guys, form friendships that I hope I have a lifetime. Just to be a part of it, you know, the racing all day, working on the cars till 11, 12 o'clock at night, and then going right back at it the next day. The bond that they have together, and it's obvious how many years they've been working together and doing this together. It's not just a team, they're family. Really incredible group of guys, and you know, very honored to be a part of that. They let me into their group.
So there's nothing better than to go to NORRA and show up with our Baja bugs that everyone goes, oh, it's a Baja bug, right? You know, there's $1 million trophy trucks, $500,000 800 horsepower class 1 cars. There's $500,000 pre-runners. There's nothing better to pull into the finish line in my Baja bug and to have some guy in his brand new $400,000, you know, race car get out of the car and say, there's no way you beat me. Oh yeah, we did. Not only did we beat you, we spanked you, because Baja is more than just buying an $800,000 car. Baja is knowing Baja, how to race Baja, what to do, what not to do, and how to do it. So, as a matter of fact, we pissed off enough of the big class 1 guys and trophy truck guys, and on day 5 they cried because we were 8th overall, and they cried to NORRA and said, oh, it's not safe to put this Baja bug in front of us. You got to move them back because we've got 800 horsepower. Well, they did. I was not happy about it. They started us 12th instead of 8th, even though we were 8th on time. You know, we take this really seriously. We say it's fun and blah, 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 but at the end of the day, it's gnarly.
3, 2, 1. 502 off the line. Watch the rock.
Nailed it again.
Executed. Perfect. Back and forth. Hold on. You're good. Yep, we're on it. This is a little windy right here. Coming up on a hard left at the end. Hard left right here, hard left.
Today's the last day of racing here at NORRA. All 3 of us are going to get some drive time. Buddy's in the car right now. I'm going to go up towards Mike's and around, and then Art's going to finish it. We're running close with Rick and Bill. We're going to just keep the car clean and bring home a good, strong finish.
My best time at NORRA was trying to pass this Class 1 car in the last day, and I had a 20 or 30-minute lead on the group, and I was still pissed enough I was going to try and pass this guy, and I wanted to hit him, and I couldn't because that's against the rules in NORRA. I grabbed too much turning brake, I spun the car out, I almost rolled it.
Hitch coming up, and then one copy. You're good. I need you to give us a pull. We're stuck. 502 is stuck. He needs us to pull him out. Partner, Lance has the tow strap out. Right here. Pull by me on the left, and then give me a pull. Don't break the tranny, but we're here.
You know the coolest part about that, and my best memory is, the other car, he could have kept on going. He could have tried to put time on me, laughed about the fact that I was stuck, and he could have gone forward and won, but as a team, he stopped. And you know, and I respect Art Eugenio for that and the whole team. I would have done the same for them.
We got him. Is that good, Bill? Yeah, hold on, he's gonna unlap and you guys can go.
That goes back to the fact that we're team, and that's what it's all about, and that's why I'm stoked to have these people on the team.
Okay, go, 501. All right, we'll see you guys.
Both race cars are moving. Art pulled Bill out. Both cars are good.
And it's gonna go slight left. Oh.
This NORRA race has been really awesome for us. It was a great race. It was truly a race. We win because of General Tire. We win because of my team. We win because Schaefer's Oil. We win because of my other sponsors. And there's a lot of sponsors we have that bring stuff to the table. And if they don't bring stuff to the table, it's good for our team. We don't just take on sponsors just to have sponsors. We take on sponsors that are part of the team.
Art's company did some photo. Very famous photographer of off-road motorsports.
Bill Hernquist was kind enough to let me drive his second car. He brought 2 cars this time, and Buddy Chris, John Penner, and Austin Ashier we were the team that running this thing, and we had a great run. Super stoked to run this car. Actually learned to drive in a car just like this. It was my dad's car. You know, that was the thing. Bill hooked it up, and it was kind of a dream come true to come down here and do Baja in a Class 5 car. It was super cool.
Mr. Bill Hernquist. Bill, what a great run.
I'm so stoked. This team came together for the first time to run 2 cars. Somewhat of a thank you for all the guys that have been with me forever to run the old car. We brought the new car out so we could kind of get some seat time in it. It's been fun. I think we've been running top 10 all race.
We won the Class 5 championship. We got second in Class 5 also with the old car, and we won the vintage category for NORRA.
And if so, that's 5 NORRA 1000s for us, 2 seconds, and a million laughs and a bazillion stories.
Not only finished with both cars, but we took first and second in class. So what a great way to finish a week. I just can't say enough. It's been an incredible experience.
Oh, it was awesome. I think that was probably in racing, probably the funnest time I have, just knowing how close we were kind of back and forth. Yesterday I was in the chase truck all day doing the same thing. It was just real cool to see one car go, the next car right behind it, switch places a couple times. Just a lot of fun. I mean, what are the chances, whatever, 900 miles into it, and our second car is right behind us to give us a little tug. It's pretty cool.
And I'm blessed to be able to be here. I'm blessed to be able to give back, and I'm blessed to be able to tell stories and share it with all my friends.